Okay, so welcome in all the beautiful angels that are tuning in at this time. Thank you for clicking on this video. If you clicked on this video, there is definitely something here for you, because the intention for this video is to give somebody a message that they desperately need to hear at this time for clarification on your current circumstance. So I actually did some research last night, very last minute, about the avoidant and the empath dynamics. So you are in a situation, somebody could be avoiding you. You could be noticing that you're in a position of opening up. You've done a lot of healing work. You're ready to allow love in. And what I can see here is that you're currently going through, it's almost like you're wrapping something up. You're fully starting to understand an avoidant attachment dynamic that has been taking place in your life for quite some time. This is that push and that pull. So they're running away and you're chasing. And I feel like you're done. I feel like you're really picking up on these subtle energies and how they are trying to, it's like a fish in a lure. They're trying to reel you in, but it's like you're picking up on it. And by doing this, it's basically reclaiming your power. You're like, I'm done. I'm not doing this. If you don't want to be a part of my life, if you don't want to be a part of my story, then okay. It's like you're really easily detaching from some kind of situation because you're seeing something very clearly. So the very thing the avoidant feeds on is the subconscious energy cord. Okay, and I feel like this has been coming out a lot, and it's really coming to the surface for a lot of individuals at this time. Like, wow, I've been in this dynamic for how long of my life? This could even be a generational curse that somebody is realizing that they picked up from their family members, and it didn't serve them. And somebody's realizing it's not going to serve them. So they're detaching, which is causing an avoidant, whoever this individual is in your life that has an avoidant attachment style. Like, you feel them pulling on your energy. You feel them thinking about you when you know that it's not coming from you, because they have an energy cord to you. They're trying to get you to think of them, to go to the areas where you guys have interacted before. It's because they're siphoning your energy. And once I see you becoming aware of this and pulling back your energy and like, okay, this is a lost cause. This is not going to serve me. I don't see this going anywhere beneficial. And by doing so, this person's kind of losing it. They're having to deal with their feelings. And you're the one who's brought up these really deep, emotional, energetic feelings. The avoidant suddenly feels something they've spent their life suppressing: abandonment, pain. So you yourself have healed, an abandonment wound. And by healing this and by releasing this individual, your nervous system is actually gaining stability. And their nervous system is going to go a little haywire. So be aware of this. Pay attention to the energies coming up around you. Don't get lost in the sauce of, oh my gosh, somebody finally wants to pay attention to me, because we can easily slip back into that old dynamic of how we're processing things and thinking, because the nervous system is definitely trying to create a new baseline for somebody here so that you can continue to rise. But with this avoidant empathic dynamic that has been going on, it's been keeping you held back in an old system. Okay? So yeah, this person has secretly relied on your emotional stability because you are so emotionally stable. And then they've been putting things off on you, but you've been picking up on, it's like a trash man. They've been dumping their crap on you. And you're just like, nope, we're closed for business. You cannot do that anymore. And now they have all this stuff that they don't know how to process, and and it's not your job. You were there to help them, possibly. But if this energy isn't willing to admit and confront their avoidant attachment style and realize, wow, there is a toxic dynamic going on here, I should probably look at that. And maybe I should go talk to collective. Maybe I should go talk to the viewer, the empath, and actually work on this, because you have the tools to do so. But I'm not, it's not going to be like that for everybody. And the thing is it's not your job. By you pulling back your energy, it's no more. You're releasing them, and now they need to handle it themselves, just like you did, because that's how you became so strong. That's how you have stepped into your power and remembered who you are. So we're going to go ahead and dive into this. We're just going to see what comes out. I do have Tori Hartman's Chakra Wisdom Tarot, and we are also going to be pulling, she has chakra cards, like an oracle, but it's kind of mixed in with 2 other decks. So yeah, it'll be my first time doing this kind of combo, so I'm kind of excited. Let's move this. Okay. Holy Spirit, archangels, interdimensional beings, passed over loved ones, divine source, divine mother, divine father. All the beings helping with this ascension for our best and our highest good. Please deliver a clear, concise message for the collective, for what they need to hear at this time to help them in their ascension. For the best and highest good of all. Thank you. Thank you. So let's see what the situation is. What's the card? What's the card for today? 2 of coins. I am not doing reversals, you guys. The moon. Something is hidden. Do I stay or do I go now? Do I stay or do I go now? Do you see the ship? This isn't a waiting card, but it is a decision card. It is balancing. It is juggling back and forth. I do feel like somebody is actually in a position of, do I stay or do I go? We're going to pull the rest of these just to figure out what is happening. Subconscious. Subconscious. So I am definitely seeing the sacral chakra here. So there is something about a decision being made using your sacral chakra. So creativity, sacred sexual energy. What have they just walked away from? The 9 of coins. Interesting. Interesting. I heard something in my mind, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait before I say it. 8 of Wands and the 2 of Cups as your near future. Man, I want to say so many things right now, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. 3 of Coins coming out as your advice. Also possibly your energy. Yeah, I do see progression. I see forward movement with the Knight of Coins here in the subconscious. Lots of pentacles. There's something definitely about your spirituality and your physicality. The Star as your environment. So your environment right now is offering you a way of higher communication as well as the healing. They kind of go hand in hand, you know. Communication with the higher realms, with the cosmos that lives inside of you. Tyson, what is his name? Oh, I can't remember. It's off of a Diary of a CEO. Maybe that has some significance for you. What is their warnings and affirmations? 2 of Wands and the Hermit. Definitely a decision being made through your light. Somebody could be doing a meditation having to do with energy balls. You could be visualizing energy balls. This is actually benefiting you greatly at this time. It's helping you shine light on your light, if that makes sense. What's the outcome? I do see a need for a strategic investigation, possibly. Six of Cups. Give me something with this Six of Cups. Princess of Wands. This, okay. That's third eye, not the crown. I see your outcome, you being able to clearly see something through a familiar energy. I feel like this is soul energy here with the light and the star. It's like you're going to get a burst of fire energy to help you start something new, go after something here with the Princess of Wands. Your subconscious is definitely asking you to move slow and steady, which results in you winning the race, the marathon, whatever it is. It's not about winning or losing, but it's a saying. it's what we say. There is a little bit of defensiveness with the Seven of Wands in your challenge position. What is the Seven of Wands? I see a very quick communication about harmony, about a lover, about a partnership of some sort. Maybe that's why this Nine of Coins is in the recent past. Or in the recent past, you became independent. You became self-sufficient. Interdependence is also what I'm hearing. So you're relying on the universe and source. You're communicating with the higher realms over here in your environment. Whether you're aware of it or not, you are. You're consciously aware of equal give and take. The way that energy actually works, the way that money actually works. So coins and pentacles for me is spirituality and money. Because a lot of the times these reads have come out and it's like, oh, you're going to have abundance, you're going to have wealth. Wealth can be your health. Wealth and abundance can mean energy. Wealth and abundance can mean clear sight, clear thought. There are many different forms of abundance and wealth. So being more specific and not always relying on it being money, because the more we put our faith and love into money, now we can love and put our faith into money, don't get me wrong, but there always has to be this why. Oh yeah? Luna, you never talk. What's wrong? Uh-huh. Oh, hello. You're never talking to me. What's going on? Apologies, guys. This is new for me. I don't think you've ever been on my table when I've read before, and you've never meowed like this. Okay. There might be, Mother Nature might be trying to get your attention through an animal. You might see a very rare bird, a very rare animal of some sort. Three of Swords I just saw fell on the floor. I don't know when that happened, why that happened, but I feel like you're leaving this behind. This Three of Swords of letting this information, this knowledge really pierce your heart and cause huge disruptions. It's like you're throwing it down. You're like, nope, you have accumulated so many different experiences that it doesn't affect you the way that it used to. So that, oh my gosh, that's that avoidant. That's that avoidant. You weren't getting what you needed. You were going at something all by yourself. And you are very abundant all by yourself. But you were looking for a partner to share this with. It's like, I have all this love. I have all this knowledge, all of this experience. And finding your other half to experience this with is very difficult because a lot of people are working from their toxic masculine energy. You might be getting higher communication about this. And it might not be happening as soon as you want it to, because it looks like Spirit has you discovering a little bit more about yourself. Because that way, when something actually comes in, when it's no longer in an avoidant empath dynamic, when it is, I'm not saying that, when it's more of a equally yoked situation, like empath, but a mature, developed empath, it's almost like maybe a person that you're coming into contact with used to be an avoidant, and they healed that. So they're a healed avoidant. But again, they have that experience just like you as the empath. Or again, they could be an empath. I'm not sure. It's going to be different for other people. But there is something about this, like you guys have both went through some kind of test and trial. Very similar. Not the same, but very similar. The Hierophant is at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this is like, I feel like this was a destined contract you guys were in together. I love the look of this too. Like he's like looking over his shoulder like, hey, I see you, you magical little queen, you. And with the Four of Coins, I'm not taking reversals, but with this in reverse, it's like you guys are meant for each other, because if one of you honestly was like, hey, I need to go and I need to go do this, you would not take it personally. It's like you guys are both on a mission from Spirit and your higher selves, and you're so completely tapped in that you have this trust, this loyalty, this love about you guys. I feel like you guys have done this in previous lifetimes, whether you resonate with that or not. I already know it's true because what I experienced, so nobody can tell me differently. But this was always meant to happen. Whatever your age is right now, it's like your transits in your chart have come to full maturity, okay? Yes, I'm gonna put that down. And we're gonna grab this one. Oh, you pretty baby. How's your kittens? She just had a bunch of kittens like 3 weeks ago. Woo! Did you see that? I did. Flow. You could be seeing dolphins. Allow me, divine, to move with the flow and respond with calmness and peace. That is exactly what I'm saying here with this Hierophant energy. You both know how to ebb and flow. You have full trust and faith in your higher self and in Spirit. Wait a minute. I didn't I? I wanted to clarify the Seven of Wands, and I didn't. Oh. Okay. All right, nothing's coming out. We're going to just stick with this one then. Clarify the Seven of Wands. Creation, self-love. Let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. I long to take care of myself like never before. That is crazy, because the Seven of Wands talks about like defending, protecting, others. It's this card for me is like when the whole world is coming up against you, your friends, your family, nobody has defended you, nobody has stuck up for you. You are the only one, and you might have had to be in this defensive mode for a very, very long time. And that's why this is in the challenge position, because it's like the wall needs to fall. With this self-love, it's time for the wall to fall, for the vulnerability of your inner child to emerge, because I feel like this is also how you connect with other people, is your vulnerability. And also here we have creation. It's like your inner child is wanting you to break down these walls, because it's time for creation. It's time for actionable steps. And yeah, I feel it's exactly what I'm getting. A lot of time has went by where you felt like maybe you weren't getting enough done. You weren't doing enough. You weren't enough. But that's crumbling. I'm hearing Jericho. Break down like Jericho, crumble. When I'm an earthquake, earthquake rumble. So Jericho by, is it Inko? Something like that. Okay. Whoosh. Sacrifice. Hey, all right, I'm gonna put that back. 2 of coins. There's a part of you that does need to be sacrificed because it's part of some kind of wounded. I'm telling you, it's like this defensive energy. Like you have to prove yourself to everybody, or, I don't know, or something that you're gonna create that comes from the self-love, the vulnerability, and defending your truth, defending your, with the 7 of Wands, defending your inner child. Speaking up for your inner child. When something is really bothering you and you're not okay with it, you have a right to speak up. And if people fall, it's that fear of losing people. Oh my God, if I say this, they're gonna... Okay, and if they do, they're gonna show you that they were never meant for you. And I know that sucks. I know it sucks. What is this 2 of coins? 2 of coins, Spirit, please and thank you. 2 of coins. Perception. Oh man, and look at this. Do I stay or do I go now? I don't know why that keeps coming through, but we have the heart chakra, creating something from the heart, from your perception, balancing, juggling, going back and forth with the perception. So you're just going back and forth. Okay, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. That is completely normal. You're in between. This is in between stages. You're just in between the old version of yourself and the new version of yourself. I also believe that it has to do with the cosmos and what's going on in, I think, is today the 14th? Hold on. Hold the freaking phone. Hold the phone. And guess what? It is the 14th. So Pluto is going direct today. If you have any major Scorpio Pluto placements, find out where it is in your chart, because that is where you have been affected since May. And maybe that is this line. You're coming out of this retro and taking stock internally since May. You could have had a lot of circumstances where you ran into past versions of yourself in other bodies and other people, and you could have been picking up on this. Yeah, it's almost like you've been going through a quiz or a test since May. That's interesting that I got all that from Okay, subconscious with the Knight of Coins, please. Surrender. Surrendering to the slow, steady process. Sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you're dying. The ego learns what's hardest: to stop trying to control the whole universe. Wow. I feel like this is divinely led. You're surrendering your subconscious. You're just like, anytime you identify limiting beliefs, it's like, and you don't even know what to do with it, you're just closing your eyes. You're visualizing a ball. Like, where was that ball? Visualizing some kind of ball, visualizing something and giving it to spirit. Like, I don't want this worry. I don't want this anxiety. I don't need this fear. Help me out. And just by you asking for that help, it's giving you what you want. It's giving you a flow. It's giving you access to higher knowledge. Conscious with the 6 coins. You are a peacock, so you do have a reason to be a little bit prideful. There is such a thing as healthy pride. There's a wild and impetuous uniqueness to you that deserves to be honored. You want to honor yourself. You are honoring yourself. You realize how amazingly charitable and kind you are. And if anybody in this world deserves to have money, it's you. Energy and money, because you're so generous. You see other people's needs and what they need at that point in time, and you are fully capable of offering that. Now, I'm not saying go out and help everybody in order to appease yourself. It's because you are so loving, because you love yourself and you understand yourself so much that you're able to go out and help others without taking on any of their karma, which is a very difficult thing to do. Very beautiful. 9 of Coins in the recent past. Gossip. So there was gossip about your money, about your independence, about what you have going on. Heart chakra, this could have really tinkered with it. Again, here, heart chakra, sacral, heart chakra, sacral. So you're still kind of, like I said, you're still kind of in this energy, but you're about to connect your sacral with your root, which is very powerful. The I am presence is at the root, because you're connecting to your roots. You're connecting to Mother Gaia. Maybe that is what this Two of Cups is, coming into union with yourself. Divine feminine, divine masculine energy within oneself, becoming whole, finding that other piece that has felt like has been missing. And if not, and that has already happened for you, that means you're at the stage of calling in your divine partner, divine friendships. This could be a soul brother, a soul sister. It doesn't have to be romantic. Please remember that, because some of the most important relationships in our lives are not romantic. Okay? Please remember that. Now I'm choking. I think that melody comes from an NSYNC song from like their first CD. Oh, I could be wrong though. Something about Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. That's funny. I haven't thought about that in a long time. When you offer everything to the divine with detachment, you begin a love affair with spirit. I gotta put this in the description. Go to minute 27. Okay, spirit is clearly saying this. Okay, let me gather my thoughts for one. No, shut the front door. Shut the front door. Look at this. Eternal love. Eternal union. Eternal union with divine love. You guys, something is happening that is huge for you. Absolutely huge. You are detaching from things that need to be detached from, because you have a new love forming in your existence. Oh my God. I have goosebumps everywhere. I want to scream right now. I want to scream. Like, for these cards to come out with the Two of Wands, like, oh my God, like, I don't know if you can see them, but my goosebumps hurt. They're coming in so much right now. Holy crap. I am so happy for whoever you are. This is really happening for you. This is, oh my God. These cards are just speaking so loudly. And this is quick. And this is also fire and water. Because we have the Eight of Wands and we have the Two of Cups. You're getting your wings. You're detaching from things that do not... oh my God, and then abundance souls. You guys. And this is with the Three of Coins. Holy crap. Go after what you want. Whatever this idea is, whatever this creation is, whatever this vulnerability is from your past, whatever you overcame, whatever you had to defend yourself from, it has set you up for success and abundance in all forms. I'm talking love. I'm talking spiritual connection, divine connection, experiences, people, your energy. Your sun is coming online. This is you. Claim it. This is yours. You are so abundantly loved and supported right now at this time. Okay, the Star. Holy crap. Grief. Ooh, so we do have another heart chakra coming out to confirm the heart. Grief, the Star. You're healing grief. You're healing what you had to go through in order to learn these lessons. Oh my God, I have to show this to you guys. Heart chakra, confirming the heart chakra. You are healing this grief. Any grief, any lack, any feeling of abandonment. That's why we were talking about this avoidant empath dynamic. Because by you healing this, you're going to notice these people from the past coming back in. And it is your job to hold the fort, to hold that's where that wall needs to go up. Okay? Setting your boundaries, dictating what you will and will not tolerate, and then put that into action. You can't just say, oh yeah, I'm not going to tolerate that. And then when the situation comes around, you end up giving away your power. Absolutely not. You're healing this. Heart chakra. Like, I'm just so happy for you. Oh my God. Okay, Two of Wands and the Hermit. Expansion. Your communication with all of the universe. I'm talking plants. I'm talking spirit. I'm talking yourself. Subconscious understanding. You are expanding your light. This is your warnings and affirmations. And this is the throat chakra, I believe. Yes. The throat chakra. Your creativity, this abundance of your completing something. Spirit, I mean, that's your advice. They want you to complete something because that's your abundance. If you've been putting something off, it's time to create because that is in your challenge position. Tell your younger self, your internal child, hey, it's not going to be like last time. This time it's different. We have the knowledge. We have the experience. We know these energies. And when they show up in other people. Wow, you are a force to be reckoned with. Yes, I hear you. Your light is expanding. You are integrating more of your light body from the cosmos. It's very clear. I mean, this is so straightforward. Yeah. Isn't this beautiful? I'm not going to take these, I don't think. No. Ooh, but delusion and trickery wanted to come out. Even before, like I said, I wasn't taking them because there was too many. But there is a sense of trickery or delusion. Intention without surrender can be a fast path to delusion. So we have that surrender in your subconscious. Being consciously aware of it and allowing yourself to surrender. And with the Six of Coins, she's just sitting there. It's just like, oh, here you go. And then also receiving, like equal give and take. You're being extraordinary with this equal give and take, and you're not allowing yourself to be delusional. That's probably why I was like, oh, I'm not going to take these, because you're not taking the trickery. You're no longer taking the delusion. You're taking reality for what it actually is and moving accordingly. This is absolutely... I'm flabbergasted right now, you guys. I'm flabbergasted at your energy. This is amazing. Six of Cups and the Princess of Wands. Acceptance, recovery, despondence. That's still way too many. But root chakra to the crown chakra? Girl, boy, man, woman, whoever you are. You're about to get a refreshing energy jolt of some sort. I just want one, Spirit. Can we just get one for the Six of Cups and the Princess of Wands? Secret temptation, being led astray. Hold on. The very last card I'm going to pull, and then Spirit pulls this out on me. Secret temptation. Being led astray. Hold on. What is this? What is this secret temptation, being led astray? Spirit is signaling me to another deck. Man, I was totally ready to wrap this up. Awakening. Oh my Lord, wake me from life as a spiritual sheep. May I hear you through my own instincts and common sense. You are about to cross a huge threshold, okay? You're disconnecting from this avoidant. You have a spiritual union in your future. You had people that were gossiping and you're leaving that. You're detaching. You're coming into an awakening of what these temptations have been, what has been leading you astray. Hindu goddesses and gods could be very significant. Also Ishtar or Hathor. From the past temptations, you're having an awakening. You're having some kind of brilliant epiphany, though. It's like something is fully imprinting and integrating into your psyche, your just everything. Okay. Kitty, this is not working for me. Sure, let's do that. That sounds good. Give me one with the outcome. Give me one for this outcome, please, Spirit. Oh, the collective. What do they need to know? What needs to go with this? Blocked. You're having an awakening to some kind of temptation and you're blocking it. For sure. Thank you for going down. Okay. Spirit really wants you to flow with this energy. You're no longer going to be exhausted. This is blocked in the reverse. You might actually be asked to say something. Because I do see, like, what first came through was you're not going to say anything, or you're moving on from this temptation because you're awakening to the truth. But you might be asked to call it out. Because your words have power. When you bring something into awareness, when you call something out with your words, that's your power. You're putting a halt to some kind of energy. You're like, hey, I see you. And by doing that awakening, that temptation, you're blocking that energy out. Give me one more for the outcome. I feel like something is really trying to be said in that line. I'm hearing don't take it to heart. What does that mean? Broken. I feel shattered about the situation. It could break your heart to see how somebody ends up handling this situation. But that's not your problem. That is not your problem. This could also break somebody. And again, not your problem, because you are the tower. You're meant to see these things and call them out. No more being quiet. No more like, oh, I'm going to be nice and kind and I'll just let that slide. Nope. No more. Perception and the Two of Coins. Salty. This could make you a little salty. So please be aware of your emotions and the higher. Remind yourself of the bigger perspective, perception. Don't allow other people's energy or your own emotions of bitterness, anger, pettiness to get to you. There's no need to be petty, okay? It means that they have gotten to you. I mean, there's ways that spirit can be petty and you won't even know it. You're doing it and you won't even know it until like way after the fact. And then you'll be able to like recall and go over like how you responded, what you said, how you spoke to this situation. And it's almost like spirit was working through you. They were being petty for you because you're so loving. You're so loving. You said something, man. You don't even know you did either. That's funny. That is awesome. Oh, I love that. I love it when spirit comes through and works through you and you don't even realize it until after the fact. And you're like, man, I am so protected and loved. Because you love yourself, because of this self-love, because you know you're deserving and that you've been an amazing, kind, honest, truthful being that wants to honestly give from your heart. And that's the thing. People are like, oh, be nice, be kind, and help others. If you don't feel like it, don't do it, because you're not going to be helping the situation. You're going to be working from a fakeness. Masked. Something is being unmasked. You will be seeing the truth. And it could make you real bitter and angry, but you are the truth. I don't know where I was going with that, but hey. Do I say or do I don't know? Challenge and obstacle. Glow up. Glow up. It's time for your glow up. You've been glowing up, but this is a next level glow up. Creation, new opportunities, new career, successful business. There's something that you need to complete. There is a business, there is some kind of idea, some kind of creation that you have been working on that spirit is like, we need you to finish this so we can give you this abundance. And it's almost like you can't fail. They just want you to take the next step. Wow. Wow. And you don't need to be defensive in this new successful business, this new successful opportunity, whatever it may be for you. Subconscious. Subconscious, please. Cutting ties. Freedom. Standing up. Awaken. It came in the reverse. I'm also getting the red string, putting an intentional red string on your wrist to help keep you centered and balanced and focused. So you're cutting ties, you're surrendering, you're taking it nice and slow and allowing spirit to, and allowing your higher self and yourself to catch up, basically. I feel like it's more of your external is catching up to how you've changed on the inside. That's funny. I saw Nightlife. Nightlife. The Nightlife. You could be getting a lot of downloads at nighttime. You could have went through some kind of legal battle that left you a lot stronger, that showed you your abilities, your powers, how extraordinary you are. You're no longer going to have to worry about any kind of legal backlash, whether this is in the spiritual, the 5D, or the 3D. Yeah, that's for somebody. You're not going to have to worry about anything having to do with court. If you are dealing with anything to do with court, trust and rely on yourself. If your lawyers are saying this and saying that and you get a weird feeling, follow that, because spirit will give you a new lawyer. They will switch the freaking judges out. It will happen. I am telling you, I have experienced this firsthand. Your faith will move mountains no matter what it is. And that's what I see. I see your faith is so strong that no matter what kind of court, whether it's spiritual or here in the 3D, you're going to win. It's going in your favor, period. Gossip and the 9 of coins in the recent past. Oh my God. Gossip is clarifying gossip. You are leaving. You are walking out of some kind of situation that has to do with gossip. Gossip. People thinking that they know who you are, and then they're going off and telling this person and the next person, oh, do you know what they're doing for work? Oh my. Who cares? You work for God. You work for yourself in the higher realms, okay? So who the hell cares? But I still cannot believe gossip just came out and clarified gossip. Out of all these motherfreaking cards, 2 decks, that's what just came out. So yeah, if you've had an inkling or a feeling that people have been gossiping about you, yes. But guess what? If they weren't gossiping and being toxic, oh, you gotta be kidding me, toxic karmics, you wouldn't be able to level up. So send them love, send them gratitude, be like, yo, thank you so much for all of our experiences together, because you showed me valuable lessons that I needed to learn to move into this next phase. Oh, this tickles my fancy. Near future, please. Disagreements. There's going to be an agreement. It says, I wish you understood how I feel. You do. There's somebody coming in that's going to know exactly how you feel. Or this is just the energy. Again, divine love. There is literally nothing greater than divine love and union with God, with spirit, with your God self, and or finding somebody that has already come into union with their God self. Wow. Oh, you got some good stuff coming in. Let me tell you. Running, you're no longer running. Escape, denial, excuses. Spirit's like, no more excuses, no more escaping, no more running. It's time to complete something and claim your abundance, because it's time. It's yours. Otherwise, these other individuals are going to try and take it from you. Here with the 9 of Coins in the recent past with gossip. They're trying to control the narrative of your story. Do not allow them to. Yeah, this might not be a time of, oh, wait. Okay, hold on. The Star and grief. I was about to read that in the wrong way. Because I didn't look down. Hopelessness is in the reverse. So loss, depression, suicide, all of this is being healed. All the grief, all the loss, all the hopelessness, mistakes, things that you thought, how could I have done that? I was so stupid. I was an idiot. No, all of that is being healed. You're looking at it with a new perception and sending love. Not other information is definitely going to leave you anger and bitter. Because it's almost just like, how has nobody been changing this? How has nobody been teaching us these right ways of being, of existing? But you're healing this. You're letting this go. No longer allowing these intense feelings to affect you, because they were never yours to begin with. They were echoes. So 2 of Wands, the Hermit, and expansion. Giving back, expansion, nurturing, mentorship. You could be, oh, that sucks. With this nurturing card, nurturing card in the reverse, friendship, wisdom, and giving back. I don't feel like you're, I really think this is you giving back to yourself. Let me get something else with this. It says mentorship. So maybe you're being asked not to do this yourself. This needs to be strategically planned because of this 2 of Wands, the Hermit, your light, your investigation skills of expanding. So there is something your soul is investigating with this whole situation. It's at a much higher level, like in the spiritual. So a lot of us aren't consciously aware of all the details because the spirit doesn't want to overwhelm us with that. Exactly. The tension. They don't want you worried with migraines and worry. And this could be stressing you out a little bit. I'm not giving out enough. I'm not giving enough. I'm not doing this enough. But you are. Your light just needs you to exist, hon. It just needs you to exist. And stand in that energy that God is blessing you with of laughter, joy, and healing. Okay? Remember this, the expansion of this, not the stressed out migraines, worry. When you feel that, close your eyes, put it in a ball, and say thank you to Mother Gaia, to Divine Father, Father Sky, whoever it is that you resonate with. Give thanks for them taking that away and helping you deal with it, because it's 50-50. You don't have to take everything on yourself. We forget that sometimes. So, anyway, let's just pull one of these. I'm going to close it out. Whoa. Are these backwards? Or is just this one backward? What the heck is happening right now? Interesting. And these are like... Okay. Interesting. So some of these are backwards and some of them are not. Huh. Okay. Anyway. And again, another mushroom with toxic. Somebody could be doing mushrooms. You may be projecting your unresolved issues onto others. Don't cause harm. Don't be telling people what you're doing. Addiction. There could be some kind of an avoidance. We were talking about the avoidant. Divine protection. You have divine protection against some kind of avoidant. It's key to see the need to avoid discomfort, but also to overcome it and thrive. So yeah, any discomfort, definitely. When we're uncomfortable, we're definitely in a state of growth, but I don't mean uncomfortable in the sense of it tampering or like morality, integrity. Because again, we're very uncomfortable whenever we're growing, but we don't want to be in an uncomfortable situation that we know is not going to serve us. Again, toxic. And if you haven't healed something and you're going out and giving other people advice or trying to help them, you're just going to be spreading that same stuff that you haven't dealt with yet. I know that personally because of all the healing I've done in the past 3 years since my awakening. And I was like, wait. And I've been wondering, why have I been waiting so long to get my site up to the public for readings? And Spirit's like, because you have more to heal. And so I understand this completely. So anyway, let's pull one. Oh, wait. I just did that one. Follow the signs. Pay attention to signs around you. They carry important messages. Look at your labels around you. Look at the books around you. That is going to tell you something about your subconscious and where you are at. I mean, I've even had signs on my toothpaste labels. And I have a question for Spirit, and I look down and I got my answer. That is how we can communicate with the universe and tap into that subconscious, okay? So I love you, the universe loves you, and everything's working out for your best and your highest good. Until next time.